What's up, YouTube? Welcome in for some more Gold Stake Balatro. Today's run relates to a recent YouTube short I made where I got a decent amount of backlash for calling flushes bad in Gold Stake. A good amount of the flush sympathizers were quick to point out that checkered deck makes flushes much better than pairs because it fixes two of the suits out of your deck immediately. I have yet to be convinced, so I'll be playing pairs on checkered deck. Like and subscribe for more, and enjoy the video. Everybody was yelling at me about that YouTube short that I made where I essentially said, like, yeah, you should never play flushes in Gold Stake, and everybody was like, what about checkered deck, Focus Shock? You seem to have forgotten that checkered deck is a thing that you can play. I still think pairs are better on checkered deck. I'm not gonna lie. I think checkered deck solves some of the problems that flushes have, mostly being, you know, it solves the deck fixing requirements for half of the suits, which is really nice. But it still keeps all of the same weaknesses that flushes have. You know, it doesn't do anything to help with flush scaling. It's easier to pivot into like flush house and stuff like that, maybe. Or even straight flush if you're feeling ballsy, but like pairs just way more consistent than any of that. So I still think that I still think checkered deck is a pair maxing deck, but you know, we'll see. All right, take a misprint off to a horrid start. I hate this card, as many of you know. I would be completely fine with misprint being just removed from the game entirely. We should have played kings and tens, but I don't think it matters. God, my water is like lukewarm. That's disgusting. But it's hydrating, so, you know, we're chilling. If this guy doesn't play around bosses, get him. Just kidding. Used to love misprint until I found out there's a +0 mults. Long hair gang, by the way. Long hair gang for real. Love that. I just don't like misprint at all. I like the consistency that other plus molt jokers provide. It can provide you know, more plus molt in theory than any other common plus molt joker. But you know, I don't like that it can proc. Even like single digits feels bad the majority of the time. Make a hand type tier list. I kind of want to do it. We had goad so we can spades mac. I just said I don't like doing flush runs even on checkered deck, but like when you're given an anti-1 goad on checkered, maybe it's an option. Let's just take a Jupiter card for the road, and we'll see what our future shops give us, because I think misprint with a level 2 flush is going to be enough to where we can play like 2 flushes and get out of the majority of this ante, if not all of this ante. Shock tomorrow stream at 6 p.m. just to fuck with Gangsta? No, I'm not doing that. Perishable Wily, not it. We'll take the Arcana, the Lucky Hermit, strikes again. We'll take the standard. That's kind of buns. I mean, it's hollow gold, which is sick, but it's like a diamond and also a 2, neither of which I really like. What is going on with our shop luck, bruh? Our shops are just dookie. I need more buffoon packs if I'm just keeping it a stack, man. I need more buffoon packs. Pretty please. Shock, stop getting unlucky. 2 +1 mults. What do you want me to do, bro? It's misprint. Genuinely, what do you want me to do? I cannot help what misprint gives me. All right, well, we're gonna fool for Hermie. We're rich, but it's one of those runs where like we just have absolute oodles, canoodles, and toaster strudels of money, but like nothing to spend it on. 2 perishables, love to see that. I'll take a supernova because that works with flush or pair. Do we care about director's cut? Honestly, I'm gonna take it anyway. But I don't think we need it. I'm gonna slip a pair here and there just for supernova because I would love to be able to. Okay, well that just cost me $1 because misprint is not my friend. Misprint, what are you doing? What is this man's vocabulary? What do you mean? Okay. So chat. I was playing checkered deck on my phone earlier today because I don't like checkered decks, so I wanted to like lock in on it. I played it at first to see if flush was viable on it, I did win with a flush run, but it took a lot more work than it would have with a pair run, so I still think I don't like flushes on checkered deck. But here's what I discovered. I normally shit on Castle a lot. I think Castle's bad even when you have the extra discard in like below blue stake. But I think once you get to blue stake and above and you lose that extra discard, I think Castle's just horrible. The exception to that is checkered deck. Because Castle is not like Ancient Joker where it just hits a random suit that's in the game. Castle's like Idle, where it goes into your deck and just spins a wheel every card in your deck, and it says, okay, we landed on, what is it on? We landed on the 7 of spades, so you're gonna have to discard spades for me. So when you're on checkered deck, unless you add like other cards into your deck, Castle is always hitting spades or hearts, which makes it like incredible for checkered deck. Castle negative looks so cool. Okay, admittedly, again, Castle hater. Castle hater. Certifiable Castle hater. Castle might have the best negative in the game. I'll say it. Negative Castle actually does look phenomenal. I think negative Erosion is slept on. I say that a lot. And I'm also kind of an Erosion hater, but I say that a lot. I think negative Erosion is slept on. Hollow Knight is so hollow. Hello? Okay, well, we need a Chip Joker anyway, so we're taking Castle. I'm taking the Spectral Pack just because Spectral Packs can give me, like, really nice things. Unfortunately, this time it didn't, but we've already gotten pretty lucky with our Arcana packs, so, like, I kind of can't complain. Take an Emperor here. Okay. And a World card, which is not irrelevant whatsoever. I'm probably just full discarding for Castle. We can scale Castle like so much even this early in the game, and that's just free chips. Hermit is so nice. Yeah. I mean, if we just stop playing flush right now and we just play pair for the rest of the game with like maybe a flush here and there just to score a couple more points. Like Castle Supernova on checkered deck is just such a great combo. Hello, Shock. Hello, chat. Hello, Kevbo. Hollow Knight is boring, though. I hella disagree, but apparently the general public doesn't. I think Hollow Knight's, like, debatably the best non-Balatro game that I've played on this channel. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. Let's just pop this immediately. There's not really any reason to, and then we can, or any reason not to, and then we can get more castle value, which is kind of cool. Send the pair off. This is the worst pair we can possibly make. 308 points. Maybe we can't play pairs just yet. I thought that would score a lot more. Well, I didn't even see what the misprint proc was. Misprint probably just like bent me over, but that's okay. Like, what is this? What's the range on this? I guess I have a calculator button. He's playing misprint again. Hasn't he learned chat? What do you want me to do? Just not take stuff that shows up in my shop? Like, it's a mult Joker at this point, man. We're anti-3. I'm taking it, regardless of my distaste for it. I hate misprint, but, like, it's points, man. What do you want me to do? See? He just gave me plus 20, because I kind of hyped him up. Misprint was a plus 2 for the pair. See, that's why I normally don't take misprint. Okay. Misprint actually kind of popping off now? Hold up. We're going to pop the Hermie, and then I'll take this to block. Actually, I didn't need to take it to block, but like I kind of wanted it anyway, so it worked out. Let's hit our faces with Lucky just so I can pop this Emperor and not feel as badly. We get a Fool Judgment. I am going to rip this Judgment. Onyx Agate may be the worst thing we could have gotten there. I already don't like Agate. But maybe the worst thing we could have gotten there. Let's rip it again. Cartomancer on checkered deck, actually kind of crazily good. I really want to keep this Fool for like something else, but we're scoring pretty poorly. Yeah, that works. Okay. I'm happy with this. Let's go next. We get a wheel. Unfortunate. Discarding spades, so we'll just full discard again. Let's play the lucky pair. No money, Sag. We've already gotten like so much money though, like it's not a huge deal. Full discard spades again. So we've had Castle for 2 rounds and it's already better than a Sly Joker. This is kind of what I mean. Castle on checkered deck just kind of goes stupid. Shock Bang Bros just called. You're in. What is my chat, bro? What is my chat? Eternal Rental Bus. I love having 2 scaling jokers, but I don't love having rentals. But I think if we take Bus, we just kind of win. So I'm probably just taking Bus, honestly. Let's sell you for the free roll. Let's take an Arcana pack for money, hopefully. Okay, we've gotten a lot of money again, so like I'm not too mad about it. And those can give us money, so like technically I got what I wanted. Let's sell the free roll for the bus. I think the bus is fine. Crash bus speed run this run. We're not crashing the bus, bro. The bus is gonna be fine. Do we want Crystal Ball? Not really. I don't really care about Crystal Ball. I'm not gonna lie. You're still on spades, so I'm gonna discard you. I'll save the magician for something that matters a bit more, aka a pair. Let's do this and hope that we can get a full castle discard again. I need to put my lucky on stuff that isn't face cards. I forgore. Focus throw, yeah, kinda. It's fine though. I mean, we have castle this early, bro. Like I can do a little bit of throwing. Okay, chat. I can throw a little bit. Relax. That kind of sucks. I guess we're just playing high card because we have hella castle points, so we probably still get out. Yep. Plus 90 on castle's just disgusting, man. Like, I normally hate castle, but castle on checkered is just... It's so free. It's so free. Okay, plant doesn't matter because we have bus. Let's hang our face cards on that note, because my dumbass is going to crash the bus on checkered deck. I really want a judgment here, but I think we're getting more value out of the Cartomancer. So let's just go next. We have gotten like so many hermits. Holy shit. Okay, that's pretty pog. Let's hang faces again, because again, I will play those if I don't just immediately hang them. And then let me keep my hearts in hand so that I can discard them to castle. Why Ancient can pick suits you don't have, but all the others don't, makes me sad. Yeah, true. Like, genuinely, it is kind of... It does really suck. All right, that's a fine castle discard, so we'll discard those. Let's play the... Not the flush. Hot take, checkered deck is annoying. I hate flushes. It is a hot take, but it's a take that I agree with. I also don't like checkered deck whatsoever. And you can see that I hate flushes as well by the fact that I am not playing them on checkered deck. My ass will do anything but admit that flush is a playable hand, because it's not, chat, because it's not. Okay, what's my best angle for pair here? Bunch of aces, not too many 10s, not too many 9s, decent 8s, 7s, lots of 4s, not too many 3s or 2s. So probably toss these and then toss anything else but the 4. So we'll toss the 7 because it's the lowest. No lucky card hit. Sad. I win anyway. I am washed. First deck I gold staked with, but I've come not to like it. Yeah, that's exactly where I was at as well. My first gold stake was also checkered because I wanted to get all of the stakes done so that I could unlock all the decks, because you need to beat, I think, orange stake to unlock all the decks. And checkered is like noob bait, so I was like, oh, I'll just play a bunch of checkered. Yeah, it did, you know, it did not go well. Shock, should I buy Risk of Rain 2? I heard it's a peak roguelike. Aren't you literally the person that wanted me to play it like 2 seconds ago? This is such F tier rage bait. Let's sell the Uranus so we can get Cartomancer hit. World card, pretty cool, not gonna lie. We do have to be careful about using too many worlds though, because that can be not so fun for like if we fly too close to the sun on that, we can end up playing a flush instead of a pair, which can maybe suck, but other than that, it's fine. I think I'm just gonna discard again. I really would rather be playing just pairs at this point so I can scale the Supernova. Finally beat gold stake on black deck. Absolute nightmare. Yeah, tell me about it, dude. Tell me about it. Horrible experience. GG's though. That's a big like roadblock out of the way. So congrats on that, man. That's huge. Finally got our first lucky card hit, and it was Molt. Very sad, but expected. I did 10 decks gold and did black for my 11th because the only legendary I hadn't gold stickered was Trib, and I won without it anyway. We could take Temp just so that we can see it again. Campfire is kinda goated. Campfire is kinda goated. Okay, chat. Would I be a freak for selling Abstract here for Campfire? I think I might be a freak for doing that. But Campfire plus Cartomancer is like kind of a lot of value. And we're probably rotating out of Abstract anyway. And Cartomancer, if we get something good, is like yummy on checkered deck. But if we get something bad, we just click that little sell button and it makes Campfire better and it puts money in my pocket. Seed money? Oh yeah, yeah, if we're taking Campfire, we're probably taking seed money here as well. I didn't even like... I'm too hung up on the Campfire. But like, yeah. On my current run to beat every deck on Gold Stake, but that deck absolutely destroyed me. Yeah, black deck sucks. I really hope they rework it. I don't think they will, though. But I really hope they rework it, because it's so bad. Introduced my girlfriend to Balatro, and she now has more Gold Stake wins than me. I introduced mine to Balatro as well, but I play this game way too much, so that's not happening. I think we sell Abstract here for Campfire. And then I think we also take seed money so that we can fuel the fire easier. And then I think I also take this Arcana pack because I'm an addict. But it's okay because I always get money. And then we take the star and sell the star, and then we take this and pray that it has a blue seal. And it doesn't have a blue seal, and now I cry. But that's okay. Plant is a nothing burger. Tower sucks, honestly. We have Castle. I think Tower is just literally worth more for the Campfire scaling than it is for anything else. Discard the spades to Castle. Play the pair. 75 hundo. Okay. I would love a blue seal at this point. Because, I mean, it's kind of a solved game at this point, so now just, like, blue seal is huge. Are you winning? Yeah, we're not losing. I think it would be maybe a little bit arrogant of me to say that we're winning at this point, but, like, we're not losing, man. We're not losing. How we doing, Colon? Bang. Oh, we need a free Joker slot if we're going to do Campfire shit, don't we? Because we have rentals, it's Gold Stake. I forgot about that. I mean, we can probably do it, but it probably just means selling Cartomancer, which I don't know if I want to do that right this segundo, but it is probably the better play for down the line. Shock is trying all his heart to not play Flush. Well, yeah, because Flush can, like, crash the bus, but it's also just worse for Supernova. By, like, a lot at this point. I know I'm kind of cutting into seed money, but that's fine. Yeah, give me high card, I guess. I'm dead? What do you mean you're dead? I mean, this credit card is just like, bro, it's so much Campfire value. I think we get out of Cartomancer for this. And then I'm gonna keep my econ where it's at because we already win with this Campfire. But furthermore, I lost my train of thought. Smash like. That's kind of a bad Castle discard. Let's just cycle all these face cards out of my hand and just play the pair. That's like pretty bad for Castle. Hi, how's it going? It's going all right. Someone unknown. Appreciate you popping in, man. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? We can play this and be fine. Yes. I just really want a better Castle discard. We might not get it, but I would like one. Boo! Why is everybody highlighting boo with the ghost emoji? Hello? A bunch of silly geese in my chat. All right. Decent Castle discards. I guess a blue seal is not of utmost importance if I'm scaling the Castle this much, but like still, we're trying to scare you. Ooh. Chat, don't do that. That was frightening. Chat, I'm being serious. Just kidding. Like both of these are pretty cool, but the free slot for Campfire probably just matters more, especially when we have two scaling jokers already. Like, I think we just stoke, man. I think we just stoke. Cryptid. Not really worth. Respect with this prime. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Yay, we got spectral. I mean, the cryptid here does not matter whatsoever. And the familiar is just bad because we have the familiar is just bad because we have the bus. So I think it's we just throw that away. What's good, Pops? What's good, Noah? How we doing? Respect with the follow as well. Bro, subbing before following is crazy. That's awesome. I appreciate it, man. Well, we're immediately taking you and selling you because you do nothing for us. We don't want the Eternal, and I think both of these other ones are just bad. So we'll feel the... Are we taking a reroll here? If I sell this, we're probably taking a reroll. That's really good, but it doesn't leave us an open slot. But do we care if we have seed money? Kinda still. Maybe our scaling is just... Well, like, we don't have blue seals, so we don't have a bunch of molt. I'm a raised fist user. Is that horrible? I mean, not really. It's kind of hard to use, but, you know, it is what it is. Hello, Blawlisher. I don't remember if I called you out. I'm watching some Balatro gameplay to understand what some jokers do. Yeah. Thank you, Unknown, for telling them that they can hover their mouse over. Also, what's up, Warhammer? When I scroll down from the stream, I see why the FBI targeted me at 15. That's a crazy recommendation. Chat, should we watch that on stream? I think that would be pretty cool to watch on stream. Not gonna lie. Of course, we get hearts. That's huge. I think we just do this. I do want that purple seal. This is just the Hermit Seed. Like, we already have an incredible build, but like, this is actually just the Hermit Seed. Like, that is insane. Shock reaction YouTuber arc. Bro, reaction YouTubers make bank. And there's only like a couple of them that do it right. So like if you're a good reaction YouTuber, you're just a shoo-in. Because the majority of React YouTubers are just people like XQC that just like cue a video and then they're just like... But if you like actually like pause the video and make points and stuff, like, bro, you're in there. We're discarding hearts. A pair probably does not win in one, no. So I think we just play pair here. Urine? Hello? Which few do it right? I feel like Joe Bart's a good example. You also forgot the random laugh? Oh yeah, true. I feel like Joe Bart's a good example, no? You got to find a happy medium because some people just pause every 2 seconds and overanalyze everything, and some just sit there and don't pause at all. I mean, I don't know, dude. You're in. Oh, yeah, no, I guess. Moist critical? I used to think that. I think critical is kind of boring now, I'm not going to lie. I used to be like a #1 critical glazer, but I don't know. I think he's kind of boring. Like, I find myself watching him less and less and less with each passing year. Like, I don't know. He's not bad. Like, I still find some of his videos good, but, like, the majority of his content is just, I don't know. Doesn't do it for me like it used to. You know what I mean, chat? You know what I mean? Let's just Terror Block with you, and surely there's another Hermie in this pack. Hungman's, like, debatably better at this point. What do we have as far as ranks? Oh, we want to hang face cards, I forgot. Let's just hang you two, then. Yeah, that's fine. You're critical of critical? Yeah, true. I guess you could say I'm critical of critical. Smash like for that. That's a crazy smash like moment. Yo, give that chatter a raise for real. We'll take another purple seal because we're discarding anyway. How am I still hitting hearts? I have so many more spades, man. Like, get real. Pillar shouldn't matter. The discard is not even worth it at this point. I'm just... No, don't play a flush. No, don't play a two... God, I gotta be so careful. Gangsta with the hydrate. I got you. Okay, now we're discarding anyway. But, like, all of our hearts are disabled, so it doesn't even really matter. Emperor card. Death Tower. We can do this. We can do this. Actually, I should have kept that for the next round. But we have seed money, 2 gold cards. So, like, we're probably fine. We're probably fine, chat. Ship it. Do we have... I guess I could have, like... No, because we only have gold that really matters outside of, like, the purple seals. Cookie Run Kingdom stream when? Why is everybody obsessed with Cookie Run Kingdom? I swear it's like every other stream there's somebody that's like, Cookie Run Kingdom stream, please? Like, I might just actually have to play it at this point. It's kind of freaking me out. Take the Mega Celestial because we're almost guaranteed to get a Mercury card, and by almost guaranteed, I mean we have like just barely over a 50% chance, but that's good enough for me. And then I'm going to take this too because we have not gotten like any Mercury cards, and that's actually kind of starting to worry me. And then I think I'm going to take some more rerolls because I need to scale the fire or I just pass away. All right, that's perfect. We're at a ×2. That's fine. That's fine. That cut into so much of our econ, but like, what do you want me to do? It's either I piss away money or I pass away. And you know, if you're a frequent watcher of the channel, you know exactly which one I'm doing every time. Splash is so awful, it's crazy. I hate Splash. I used to be a Splash defender, honestly. Because I used to be like, oh, dude, it's so good for enhanced cards. No, it's just bad. It's just bad. Splash is evil. It sucks. You can piss away on me, Shock. That's crazy. I think you're just jelly that Moist has longer hair than you. Yeah, you're actually so right. You're actually so right, chat. Mods ban that guy. I'm just kidding. You should sell Ride the Bus. Oh, yeah, you're right. The moment you get Splash, you never get any enhanced cards. Well, it's also just bad. Like, it's not even good for enhancements. Hey, friends new to the channel, what deck we doing? We're doing Checkered. We're doing a pair build on Checkered, which sounds counterintuitive, but I hate flushes, so... ETs, what ETs? Okay, Immolate, don't hit my purple seal. Okay. We're so back. Certificate. I would really like to get a blue seal, but this could like potentially really screw up Castle if we low roll like crazy. Nice. I'm a flush player. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have offended. Whoa. Pump the brakes. Wall? That's probably a reroll, honestly. We probably should have done that beforehand because now if we get like the eye or something, we just die immediately. Hello, it is me, Mods. I am here to ban that chatter. Thank you so much, Vagabond Balatro mod team. Hello. Love to see how others play. Yeah, absolutely. I think watching others play is like one of the most informative things that you can do to improve your own skill in Balatro. I also love watching other people play and being like, oh yeah, they do this thing because of this reason, and they don't do this thing because of this reason. Sup, Shortman? Just got the Twitch noti. Thanks, Odin. What's up, Odin? Thank you for calling me Shortman every single stream. I appreciate it. Watching Balatro streams is so relaxing. Dare I say it's because of the soundtrack? Dare I say it's because of the soundtrack? Can I greed for these gold cards without getting punished, or am I just spending $6? Actually, I'll spend the $6, but I'll pop the death on one of these gold cards. So now it hurts like a little bit less. I think that's fine. How did we not win? Are we fluffing cereal, man? I'm glad most streamers keep the music on. Yeah. I just think it's nice. I don't know how I haven't gotten tired of it, but like I haven't gotten tired of it yet. The Eye or the Ox is GG. I think the Ox sucks, but it's like recoverable. Although with Campfire, it is like a little bit shaky, but I think we can still get by on the Ox. It's just going to be very rough. This is the Spectral Pack of Dreams. This is actually the Spectral Pack of Nightmares, because I really want to take the Immolate here, but like you have to take the soul if you get a soul, right? Do I need any type of software to stream Balatro without showing my face? Just OBS. Or Streamlabs. Streamlabs is maybe... I used to say Streamlabs is more user-friendly, but I think OBS has gotten much better over the years. So I would just say OBS for sure. Mod team, can we share a moment in the moonlight on the beach? It's Canio. Shiko denies any boss blind. Trib sucks because we have Bus. I mean, it's better than Bus, most likely, but we've also been cutting face cards. So yeah, we have 2 each of Kings and Queens. So Trib sucks, full stop. If I get Trib here, I'm selling it for Campfire, low-key. If I get Shiko, that's actually pretty nice because we have Wall, and then Wall is just kind of a nothing burger with Shiko. Perkeo is really nice because we can duplicate stuff for the Campfire. We can actually just duplicate money, and then that buys us more things for the Campfire. I think that's the most efficient thing that we could do with Perkeo. Canio sucks because we've been cutting face cards already, but like we could maybe do things with it. I think Canio here is honestly maybe a little bit better than Campfire. What's the last one? Yo-Rick. It's a little late for Yo-Rick, but we could probably still make Yo-Rick work. I think we just always take the Soul. Trib. That's like the worst hit. That's like the worst hit. What gold sticker legendaries do we have? I have C++, so it's an equal chance of every legendary. Trib, Pog, Trib. This is maybe the one run where I'm sad to see Trib. This is literally like the singular run where seeing Trib is unfortunate. This one is plus $10. Yeah, chat, look away. Stoking the fire. Stoking the fire. Chat, look away. You can sell Trib, throw for content. That's not even a throw, bro. Like, we're so much better off without Trib. I'm just going to keep it a stack. Pivoting into Trib at this point just kills me because I suck at video games. Like, genuinely. All right, let me keep some cards in my consumable slots for next blind. Seeing Double just literally does nothing. I can actually just keep this along for the ride. Tooth, that kind of sucks, but like it's better than the majority of things that we could maybe get. There goes your luck for the year. That better not be my luck for the year. That sucked. Okay. Let's not play the flush, but let's just play a pair here, bruh. Streamer selling Seeing Double is an extra 0.25x. I know, but I'm keeping him along for the ride for next ante. Because, like, Campfire is our only source of times molt, so we want as much stuff as we can get our filthy little hands on before the small blind so that we don't just die immediately. So I'm thinking I'm going to keep the Seeing Double instead of selling it right now. And then after this boss, when we reset, I can immediately sell the Seeing Double. And we can get Campfire up. Because, like, right now, sell. That's also why I was keeping the consumables, and now we have a Campfire that's, like, pretty much a ×2 with, like, no other investment. Money Tree anti-7 is so incredibly not worth, in my opinion. I feel like you could argue about that. You could maybe say that it's worth, but IMO, I think it's so incredibly not worth, it's not even funny. Sell Doc Spectred, W Cameo. Pop some Magician cards. I play Balatro on Roblox. Is it illegal or nah? I have no idea, bro. Probably not if it's on Roblox. This makes sense. Yeah. I just had the most infuriating 8-ball run I've ever won with. Hello? Excuse me. What's our boss? Window does not matter. It's not illegal. The person making it is breaking copyright law, but you are not committing piracy. I am not a lawyer. Yeah. Well, they're also technically not even breaking copyright law. If it's the same thing as like, what's that one ripoff of Balatro that everybody in my chat memes about? Joker Poker Balala, that one. Like, isn't that not breaking copyright law, but like by technicality? That actually, I'm probably talking out my ass. It's probably breaking. Joker Poker does not use the Balatro art and name. Right, that's what I'm saying. But like, it's still the same thing. I'm sure Roblox is like the exact same thing. Molt Trigger's nice. I don't know if that actually matters, but like, it is kind of cool. The Roblox game just uses Balatro art and name. Oh, does it actually? Well, never mind. $11. Rental is a sell. That was actually a throw because we could have bought this for free and sold it with the Astronomer, but that's okay. It's way too late for blue seals now. Let's just take you. Go one more reroll. Go next. Castle's on spades, so you know I'm full discarding that, John. Once again on spades. 2 purple seals as well. Joining chat and immediately streamer throws. Would you mind cluing me in on how I threw? Would you mind cluing me in on how I threw? I am curious. Level 4 pair getting this far is crazy. But that's kind of the power of Castle. We are kind of Castle maxing right now. Every single 8 I had was blue sealed, and I never found my other ones, and I couldn't fish for anything because I just won in one hand. That's so funny. You know what you did, streamer. Okay. I'll sell you. Let's sell you. Is that a plus 40? That's crazy. That fortune teller was actually better than this supernova. That's kind of wild. I have Blueprint, Cartomancer, Hiker, and Swashbuckler, and I don't know which one to get rid of for holographic egg. Are you on painted deck? Because you only have 4 slots. Probably Hiker. But honestly, I would say it's between Hiker or Cartomancer. Who up focusing they shocks? What's up, Snev? Streamer, how thick is it? Asking for a friend. Mods. Just kidding. Kind of. Yeah, we're pre-boss. I would like to carry some stuff into the next blind that I can sell. All right, I'm not re-rolling that heavily. That's what it is. This kind of sucks. I don't want to spend money here either because I did re-roll kind of aggressively. Let's just do this. All right. Painted deck is so ass. You have to have such a strong build for only 4 jokers. Nah, I think painted deck is incredibly strong on Gold Stake. Maybe not for like high score runs because I think it sucks in multiplayer. But I actually really enjoy painted deck for Gold Stake because painted deck makes straights essentially as consistent as pairs with like a little bit of a margin of error. But like when you have that, like straights just scale so incredibly. Why we got the entire Vagabond mod team in the Twitch chat? Why not, bro? Painted deck is fun. Yeah, I think painted deck is pretty fire. Probability Joker is so awesome. Yeah. Oh wait, maybe we could get some lucky card money. Painted deck got to be one of the easiest decks. Don't have to worry about not drawing your hand in the early game. I don't think it's easy just because I would not call it easy purely just because in Gold Stake you can kind of get screwed by like jokers. Like if you just get bad jokers, you just die. It doesn't matter how good straight scaling is. But like in general, I really enjoy painted deck. All right, we're selling Oops. I know, look away, chat, look away. But it's just better. Fooling for Hermit, that's huge. It's our boss, Vessel. We're re-rolling, like, immediately. Let's just make more lucky cards, I guess. If you get bad jokers, you're not going to win on any deck. Yeah, but, like, painted especially. Because you have the less slots. Like, you have less to work with. If you get bad jokers on other decks, you can just, like, kind of smash things together and see where it takes you. But, like, painted, you can't really do that. All right, let's sell all of you guys, and then let's immediately reroll this boss just to see what we're working with. Okay, Acorn is free. We just have to drag Campfire to the right. W reroll voucher. If we wouldn't have taken that, we would have died, like almost assuredly, which is why I really like taking reroll voucher on black deck, or not on black deck, on Gold Stake. Because like it was not the best financial decision, but like if we don't have reroll voucher, we just actually cannot do anything against Vessel. We just pass away, like almost assuredly. Guys, I'm gonna put you on some ball. Red deck is not so well-known deck. You probably don't know what it is. Hello? Shock, can I smash my thing together with yours? No. No. Hierophant? Sure. No, I just want to sell that for an extra $1 of interest, but also Campfire. Bang, 2 lucky cards, or 2 gold cards. Put the +3 net dollars in the bag. 11 smackaroonies. We're selling you. Red deck so underrated. I actually really like red deck. I agree. Red deck does not get the praise that it so deserves. Do this. I don't even think Celestial is worth. I'm not gonna lie. Red deck so overrated. That's crazy. All right, let's go next. Try and space our rerolls out a little bit. We get more purple seal value. Let's absolutely go. Tower here is kind of mid. Let's play the pair and cycle the king. We win against Acorn now. 140k on a hand. Anything else is just kind of free. Red deck makes blue stake plus not unbearable sometimes. I think red deck is really fun, yeah, because you can build things that are not pair and not just immediately get like punched in the dick for it. Average Anaglyph enjoyer. I hate Anaglyph. I'm not gonna lie. Chat, I'm sorry if y'all are Anaglyph enjoyers. I'm sorry if I'm like, you know, yucking your yum, so to speak, but I cannot stand Anaglyph. I think Anaglyph is so bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. Streamer has L take. Breaking news. But I think it's so bad. Reroll surplus when we have $100 is probably worth it. Shock, have we crashed the bus yet? No. Both of those are a skip. That's tragic. We need streamer deck? Yo, that'd be fire. Turns out I'm sponsored by Balatro. Anaglyph is a deck that does nothing? Yeah, exactly. Anaglyph, more like anal glyph. Comedy Genius. Comedy Genius, +2. Anaglyph got to be the worst deck after it gave the negative skip the big blind of anti-8. So real. So real. I just think it's really bad in general, dude. You're almost never strong enough on Anaglyph for it to, like, give you value is the thing. Is Chad doing literally anything for us? No. We're just taking both of these and selling both of them. Times 7.5 Campfire. We just drag that John to the right. We win on checkered deck playing pairs with 4 Joker slots. Put the 300k points in the bag. Level 5 pair as well. GGWP. Flushes suck. Anaglyph more like poo. Seeing you sell invis like that hurt me. That physically hurt me. Dude, it's stoked the fire. What do you mean?
I try so hard to be the bigger man. You